Okay, all my YNR YouTubers, let's jump right into this video. I am concerned they're doing a storyline that could potentially be disastrous to this show, and they have to do this correctly, or it's just going to be another failed storyline. They are trying to go into public, and I think there will be a couple of public service announcements throughout the running of this show, this storyline, and it's supposed to happen over the next couple of months. It's not going to be a short-lived storyline. They're not going to rush it. They're going to take their time doing it. So hopefully by them taking their time doing it, then it turns out to be a pretty good storyline. But because this issue is so sensitive to kids nowadays, my biggest fear is they won't portray it correctly. They are actually introducing Summer as a cyberbully. She's going to be bullying one of the little kid, Jamie, that Ronan is mentoring. And all of this is to get back at Ronan. If you ask me, this girl needs her butt whooped like ASAP. Because first and foremost, what gives you the right to try to take revenge on Ronan for something that your young mind really cannot understand? There is a lot going on in your parents' marriage that you just putting all the blame on Phyllis, and some of that blame needs to lie on Nicholas as well. So for you to be doing this all to get revenge against Ronan, and this isn't even his kid, this is, you know, a kid that he is mentoring. I just think it's ridiculous how they're letting her just go all off. I think that little girl needs to be reined in so quick, and just, I'm sorry, but I know you're not supposed to say this, but she needs to have her ass whipped good. And I just think that they cannot blow this storyline. If they blow this storyline, they better not ever try to do anything like this again. Now, I remember when they tackled the storyline with Raul, and he had diabetes, and that was well written and it was well acted, but there was a difference. That was a writer from way back in the day when the show deserved its #1 spot, and this is a new writer coming in. So so far his writing hasn't really done anything to blow my skirt up over this soap opera. I mean, the first week he started out, it was, you know, like it was going to be good and things were going to pick up. But now it's kind of like just dwindling down. And I'm not sure if they're doing that because November sweeps are coming up. And they're going to try to put some good storyline there. But they're still dragging on a couple of more storylines. But I just want to rant or just blog about this cyberbullying storyline. This is a very, very, very sensitive subject for them to broach. There are kids that literally get bullied every day, every minute of the day, weeks on end, months on end, sometimes maybe a year or maybe more. And sometimes the results, you know, are good. Sometimes the results are not good. Sometimes kids can find their backbone by, hey, standing up for themselves and say, hey, I'm not going to allow you to bully me anymore. But sometimes kids don't. And sometimes kids are really sensitive, and some kids commit suicide over these things. So I think they need to tread carefully with this storyline. I think it needs to be well researched, well acted, and it needs to get a clear message across. Because right now, the storylines and the stories that they're putting on The Young and the Restless does little to motivate anyone morally. I'm just saying, like, marriage is so wishy-washy on these soaps. It's like you don't even value marriage, and that's something that shouldn't be entered into lightly and should be taken seriously. The way you have these people bouncing in and out and rebounding, and then there's the whole kind of incestuous relationship you're trying to develop between Nick and Avery. That's a no-no. That's just, I mean, there's some stuff that sisters should not share, and men are one of them. I wouldn't touch any of my sister's men, and if even one of them even attempted to cross me like that, I would punch him dead in his face and go straight to my sister and let her know, hey, let this brother go. He is no good. But it is what it is. Sometimes we have to suffer through it. But like I said, I've been a Young and the Restless fan since I was like 6 or 7 years old. I love this soap opera. I've been there through all the writing changes, all the actor changes, and everything. And I'm really, really rooting for this show not to be canceled. But like I said, this storyline is very, very, very sensitive and it's very important, and it has to be handled properly. And I'm really hoping that they're going to put the time and energy and the research into this and do this storyline proper, and don't have it be a fly by the seat of the night storyline that's in one day and out the next, like they do just about most of their storylines. So yeah, comment below. I would love, love, love to hear your comments on this. This, like I said, it's a very sensitive and very serious subject also. So I have a 17-year-old. I have a five-year-old. It's things that they go through or are gonna go through or gonna have experience with. I've went through stuff, similar things. So yeah, let's start a conversation on this. Let's see what your thoughts are on this storyline, and leave me comments below or inbox me, and just let's talk about it and see see how you think it'll play out. See if you think it's a good idea or a good storyline to have on the show. So yeah, like I said, thumbs up if you like the video, or me talking in the video, because that's all I'll be doing. And yeah, like I said, leave me comments, questions, any anecdotes, or little stories that you want to share, because I have plenty that we can share on this storyline. Like I said, I really hope they get this storyline right. It's very, very sensitive. It's very, very serious. So I'm really hoping that they're going to pull this storyline off right. So until the next video, happy thoughts. Bye.